Okay, we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and wow, you started the podcast with a yawn.
I
What
thought
do,
it was still loading.
what do I fucking tell you? You
I thought
started
it
the
was still
freaking
loading
podcast with a
in.
yawn. Reddit is loading, the rest of it was not, and you just yawned right at the start.
Maybe I
This
did, maybe I didn't.
this is
Nobody
a sign
knows.
of things to come, guys. This is a sign of things to come. Okay. I don't know. Are we live? Hello?
We are
Anyone
live. We
there?
are live
Okay.
on YouTube. We are live on Reddit. There's a
Oh
bald
no.
dude who's streaming right next to us.
Well, we are bald dudes, so
No,
bald
he is
dude
actually like
solidarity.
proper bald. He is like top tier level 100 bald.
Oh yeah, damn. I can see that.
Hmm.
And for us, it says this broadcast program is off air.
Yeah, no, now I can see. 11 watchers. Hello, Reddit. Sapiti,
Hello,
sapiti.
Reddit. Okay,
In
so
case you're wondering why there's a weird black bar on our screen, it's because
wait, we're
our
getting
third
to that.
member.
It's part of the surprise. Okay, guys. So
Yes, surprise.
basically, you'll see that one person is missing from this podcast. When Nandemo podcast, we do this shit for fun, and we have no fame at all whatsoever. So welcome if you want to sit and talk about some random stuff. That's what this whole episode's about. But we are missing one person because Sid has gone to the club for a few days, as he puts it.
Quite literally, yeah.
Yeah, he has gone to party for a few days, and the only thing I can do is this. That Audi, you can now.
I want
You
to see
should-
this. Did you do some like pro Photoshop shit?
Hey, no, I didn't.
Fuck Bill Gates 666 on Reddit says, how many women have you guys taped today? I'm
You
not.
guys
Is that
taped?
supposed to be like a taped, like TAPED, like taped?
I don't know if you're asking if we are like. I don't know if you're implying that we are like sexual assaulters or if we are porno makers.
I don't
but
know.
yeah, I'm not sure either. But yeah,
I expected a bit too much out of you from that for that image. I expected you to put like Sid's face in like a club JPEG image or something.
no,
like
I'm
that.
not going to do that much effort. Are you mad?
Oh, come on, you should have done that.
Are you
didn't try
freaking
to
mad?
do it.
No, I did this in like 10 seconds. I didn't even open this thing for it. I just opened Windows photo viewer thingy and just drew across. In fact, the first time I drew
Well-
across right across his face, and
I see.
that I was like, that's not very good. What if someone wants to see
His
his
image
face?
just looks like someone on a hitman board, just like strike him out, like he's out, one down, two more to go.
Yeah, I actually did that. I actually referenced that also because on Facebook and Twitch it says "Murder on the Podcast Express."
I see.
So
Well,
you see, that's the description
surprise it is.
of the podcast.
Sit in here today, boys.
Yeah, but we are here to deliver better, hopefully,
Hopefully better.
content.
You should know the Sid's name is kind of falling onto your image. Just move it up on Reddit
Sid's name is falling onto my image.
and onto your this thing video.
Oh, that's okay. Then
Just
just
check
keep it
the
like that. It looks like my video is fine. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's fine.
Your video is fine. It's just the name is falling. I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
Change if need be.
Okay,
But
so
yes,
we have done something that no one in the history of podcasting has ever done in their lives, and that is, well, something that we have never done in our podcasting lives, and we have written a couple of topics down that we want to talk about.
yes.
You can thank
We
Sid for not
planned
being
our
here.
podcast.
Finally, we have some actual content prepared, and it's not just winging things. But weirdly enough, somehow like we went like last couple of times on Reddit, people actually liked what we winged. We were
One, so
wunging
to
it.
speak, yeah. I mean, our Indie Adda podcast is generally chiller than usual, and more often than not, we sort of throw these topics onto our viewers as well on both Reddit and YouTube, and we have ever so often nice conversation about them.
Yeah.
But the times we
And-
do also wing it, we try to at least carry it as much as possible, and then our
Yeah,
YouTube audience
we
doesn't
don't
really
go-
help us in that regard. So
Yeah, of course they do.
it's like one guy, and then the other two come in to shit on us and then leave.
That's true.
Hmm.
Our Reddit audience is better than our YouTube audience. Thank you, Reddit.
Yep.
Okay, so we can get started with our first topic of the day. I have an
Yes.
image loading in over here, which Audie will appreciate quite a lot. We are going to, well, by we, I mean Audie is going to talk about Elden Ring. He's really, really excited for Elden Ring. Wow, you can hear that. Like, goddamn.
Yes. I am way too excited. It's coming out 3 months from now, and they release the pre-order
That's
trailer
like
for
tomorrow.
the game. Basically.
Or an
Okay,
eternity
before-
away. Depends on how you feel about it.
See, considering that I've waited quite a long while for this game to come out, 3 months is like nothing in comparison.
How long
I am
have
ready
you
to
waited
visit
for
out
this
another
game
3
to come out?
I think 1.5 years, I believe.
Oh,
Like,
okay. See, I'll be honest with you. Okay, the only thing I actually know about Elden Ring, aside from the few things you've told me, is that people on Reddit have been waiting for it for what feels like
dude.
ever.
Wait, when did Sekiro release? Sekiro was the last game that came out. Okay, Sekiro came out in 2019. So yeah, 3 years now, basically.
Yeah, it feels
I
forever.
didn't even know that Elden Ring was a game that was coming out until like a year ago. And then when I heard that, like fucking hell, the guys who made the Dark Souls series are making a new game, I'm like, fuck, I have to be in on this shit. I have to follow this shit rapidly. And ever since then, I've also been waiting like these guys. Like Reddit goes crazy over Elden Ring. There is
Reddit
even a
does go
YouTube
crazy
channel
over
dedicated-
Elden Ring, and he I just didn't understand anything at all that was going on. And I also, as far as I know, Elden Ring didn't get any updates of gameplay updates or gameplay release. What's the fucking word? Trailers or anything like that. So I remember a lot of people
they
just
have,
making
over the course
memes.
of over the course of like 1.5 years now, they've only released like 2 proper trailers that showcase what we could see in the game. One trailer that came out like months back that showed the story trailer, and then one trailer I think which came out like 3 days ago actually, that showcases the gameplay, the finalized gameplay anyways.
Let's see.
And with that gameplay trailer came the pre-order this thing for the game as well.
And how quickly did you hit that pre-order button?
Oh, when I saw the trailer, I saw pre-order on the title and ending in the same sentence. It was like, Steam now check, and it was right there, and I purchased it immediately.
You already did. Okay,
I will say this.
Yeah.
Do not pre-order games based on whims.
Yeah, do not pre-order games.
For the most part, most companies have like scummy practices going on behind them that nobody is pretty much aware of. But as far as my opinion goes, like I think that From Software, the developers behind Dark Souls and Sekiro and Bloodborne, they've done a wonderful job so far with all these games, and I think they're going to do a similarly wonderful job with Elden Ring that is going to come out in a few months. So
Okay,
I feel like it's,
I must say this. Wait, this is not. He's excited, but that doesn't mean we are telling you to get the game. I'm sure that it's like there's too much hype around it. Okay, it's probably going to be bad when they first release it. My dog won't shut up, dog. But it's probably I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a No Man's Sky type of thing where it releases with like horrible reviews and then gets better and better and better.
Both No Man's Sky and which one was it? Cyberpunk. Both of them were hyped up to the point where everyone had such high expectations about the game.
Cyberpunk was
like at least No Man's Sky, everyone had their doubts. Like No Man's Sky was such a brand new concept that no one thought it would work so well on the first try. But people are still hyped about it. But then Cyberpunk was made by the same guys who made The Witcher. So you'd think that the guys who made The Witcher would have some sort of degree to live up to, and they'd be like, okay, we are coming out of the new game, guys. It's going to take like 5-6 years, but you got to wait. And they come out with this pile of trash that needed like 3 updates.
Yeah, but okay, see, that's why it's been quite a journey for people who like games of all kinds, because this was a problem with Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity, which came out as well. Like, I don't remember any like terrible bugs except for one where I got caught. Okay, like I was jumping off a building, like I was jumping down from a building, and I got caught in the awning of that somebody had put up, and I just could not move. I was stuck in it. I was stuck. Like there was cloth around me.
Or anything?
No, that's what I had to reload it. But then I was just stuck there. I had to force close the game and start it again because it wouldn't let me move at all.
Okay.
But I know people have gotten like horrible experiences with Unity and they hate it. I for one liked it a lot.
People hated. I think Black Flag also had its own share of bugs, but then the gameplay was so beautiful that nobody really cared about the bugs. Whereas with Unity, like I think Assassin's Creed was kind of taking a turn for the better, and everyone was expecting better as well.
Oh
So
yeah,
they were like,
they
okay,
hyped the shit
shit's
out
going
of
to be
us.
better than
Remember
this time.
remember
Huh?
the trailer they dropped? Like we were all
Yeah, the trailer was
hyped
fucking
as
hype.
shit.
Oh, I think we rewatched the trailer multiple times just because the song sort of fit really well with the trailer itself. And
Yeah.
then they introduced like fucking multiplayer campaign, which is mind blowing at the time. And then like
Okay. But okay, you know what? Yeah, finish your point. I have something to say
no,
about the multiplayer thing.
like they draw so much hype about it, but then they let it down with poor performance. Like when they do release it, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so okay, I will just I'm quickly changing the photo so that people know we're talking about Assassin's Creed, even though we're talking about Assassin's Creed. But yeah, so basically, I Unity it was bought for me as a gift very soon after it released. Like I think some 2 days after release, it was bought for me. It was ordered at least at that time, and then I got it a few days later. So I was playing the game. I became this OP character, okay, and I was like destroying people, okay, and everyone. I'm like, fuck all of you. I'm the boss. And then I got into this mission where I saw another guy who was dressed a lot like me. I was like, damn, there's another assassin here. I can play with this assassin. And I'm moving around. I'm taking my own sweet time doing everything, and I realized as it ended that the other guy was this random player and I was in the multiplayer feature and I didn't realize it. So I was fucking around on multiplayer and I'm surprised that somebody didn't like just destroy
I
me
think
for
even
that
they
alone.
also were like enjoying the same multiplayer feature at the time.
No, they were like legit. I thought they were a bot. They went straight for everything. They were trying to do the mission. And I'm sitting here. I'm like, la 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 la. Yes, let's go around Paris and check
This
it
guy
out.
was like, fuck it, this guy over here just not helping at all. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and then the mission ended, and I was like, wait a second. Why is that guy's name over there? I saw his name somewhere. I was like, what the fuck? What is that? But yeah, okay. Either way, Unity was a big letdown. Syndicate, I
Hey,
think, was amazing from the start because I got
Unity-
Syndicate pretty quickly as well.
Unity, for all things considered, was pretty okay. I'd say, yeah, the graphical issues and all were a pretty big letdown, but it was still fine in comparison to like the games you're seeing right now. And as far as like executive changes go with the whole game franchise, yeah, the Unity and Syndicate are probably far better than the games that we have today, going on today at least. In our opinions, anyway, just opinion.
Oh, Random Otaku's here. Hello, Random Otaku. Player 3, Sid has been eliminated. Yes,
Yep.
Sid is gone. We got away with murder. Oh, yeah, that's our
Who's gonna
Facebook
win the Squid
description.
Game?
How to get away with murder in a podcast.
Yes.
And is Assassin's Creed good? Dude, in Random Otaku, if you have not played a single Assassin's Creed game, you should just start right
I
from
know,
the
right?
very beginning and just catch up. It's beautiful. Assassin's
How
Creed is one
old
of my
is,
favorite series.
How old is Random Otaku again?
We don't know
remember?
his age, but he's a kid.
He's a kid, right? Okay, this is like the perfect time for you to start off the Assassin's Creed series because you will have fond memories of this years down the line.
Wait, are we just telling a kid to play a series where they kill people? I don't think that's a good idea.
At this point, like GTA is advertised against, so Assassin's Creed at least has the alternative of showing like history and shit. You learn certain things.
You don't need to pay attention in history class if you just play Assassin's Creed.
Yes, I know everything about pirates from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I never really looked up jack shit.
Especially the ones who wear a hidden blade and become assassins.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, Black Flag was beautiful.
It was a nice game. I thoroughly enjoyed that game through and through. I like every single aspect of it, even like the side quests, like the small mini games, the big bosses, the 4 ships that you have to fight. Every single bit I enjoyed. There was nothing I hated about it.
Yeah, the main reason I think was just that like Edward Kenway was a really good character. And we had that beautiful story.
Oh, we had a fucking lovely story, and we had lovely characters as well. They incorporated the famous pirate figures into the story really well along with
they did. They really did.
Probably one of the best stories out there in like across all games, if not just the Assassin's Creed series.
Yeah, but Black Flag is like a milestone reached in history of the world. And I think, wait, was it after Black? No, it was Black Flag that stopped the Desmond Miles release, the Desmond Miles story, I think, and went on to random people in Abstergo.
I don't remember what happened in Unity and Syndicate, but Desmond Miles sort of stopped towards Black Flag. I think
No.
Desmond Miles didn't even show up in Black Flag. I think they had
Desmond
just, like,
Miles,
this
Desmond
random.
Miles dies before Black Flag, as far as I remember.
Yeah,
But
there's like a random
Unity-
dude in Black Flag.
I don't remember the out of Animus experience in Unity. I don't remember it at all.
No, neither do I. Not
Was
even
it-
Syndicate. I think Syndicate was just me just traipsing the streets of London, like killing random bitches, but then
Yeah.
I just
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
wanted to breeze through the Out of Animus experience for that one.
Syndicate was beautiful. I mean, like,
Syndicate
man,
and Black.
I can remember Syndicate so well. I just love Syndicate so much. It's probably after Black Flag, Syndicate is my favorite Assassin's Creed game. It's insane.
Pretty much.
Like, I mean, that might be blasphemy for a few people because Black Flag is considered the gold standard, but Syndicate was very enjoyable for me.
I think Syndicate and Black Flag was the only game where I actually finished off the. You know how both games have this like this one costume that you have to unlock by collecting all the keys from across the map.
Yeah.
Like I think in Black Flag, it's like you have to go to the island of Tulu
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah.
12 keys with
You're
12
talking
stellas
about? Are you
put that
talking
shit.
about the bulletproof costume?
the bullet reflecting armor? Yeah.
That was beautiful.
That, and there is
Holy
another.
shit.
There is a Isu armor in Syndicate that you can unlock if you get all the pieces. It's
So
like a light-based armor that deflects projectiles off of you again.
You know what? I would like legit open Syndicate right now to check, but I lost my save game.
Fucking dude, I don't even care. Like I'd replay that game as well. Like
but
if I could forget that game and play it, I'd replay it immediately.
When I was a younger man or a younger boy, I spent so much time figuring out everything about Syndicate. I built Evie and Jacob in a beautiful way. Jacob is just like fucking Evie, your face, boom, boom, and Evie was just like sitting in the back, and she's like pew pew with a little crossbow, and she would one shot people.
Evie a lot more. I like playing Evie because of the stealth. You could sneak up on like higher level enemies and then fucking run away again.
Yeah.
And
if you remember, Syndicate had the I think it's there in Far Cry as well, where you have to like go into this like there's a camp, a building which is held by people, and there are guards all around, and you have to go liberate it and capture it for yourself.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, like damn, I enjoyed the shit out of myself.
That's what you unlock like districts over there, man.
Yeah.
Basically, unlock more space for your gang, so to speak.
Yeah, and also you have the freaking train. I just realized that I don't have a Syndicate image, even though we've been talking about Syndicate all this while.
Yeah, it's fine. We get the idea.
Yeah, but okay.
Random Otaku says Free Fire is
sorry.
the only game I can play on my 6-year-old iPad, and the laptop doesn't even work properly. Well, so long as you can explore other games out there. But if you do ever get the chance to start off the Assassin's Creed series, try it out. You'll have fun. Start off with Black Flag if you want.
Yes,
it's a very fun story.
No, you start off like very beginning, Ezio, Altair.
Yeah, but then people like I say Black Flag because it's like a story in and of itself, so you can just start off from there. It's cool.
And yeah, maybe,
but if you
like
really
Black
want to
Flag
delve
is
into
like
the
okay
deepest
graphics
lore,
also, I think. Like pretty, it's not great, but it's decent.
Yeah, it's if you want to delve into deep lore, then yeah, start off from the beginning itself. Like all the way through, all the Assassin's Creed games were really good.
And
who is Ivy? Not Ivy, Evie. Evie is one of the characters in Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Move a little to your right. Yes, thank you. Stay there. Cool. I was moving your video a little, but every time you moved, it was getting really hard time to move it. I'll play Assassin's Creed Black Flag if I get another device. Yeah, see, okay, like random, okay, you're a kid. Okay, it's fine. When you do get the chance, you can definitely play. But till then, play any game you have fun with. Don't play PUBG. No, I'm kidding. Play any game you have fun with. Don't play Fortnite either. Aside from those, any game. Okay, you know what? I'm going to slowly narrow it down to just play any game you want. Don't listen to a random guy on the internet. But with the random guys are telling him to play a game,
I think I got the meaning of what that guy said on Reddit. How many guys have you taped today?
Why? What is the meaning?
A second. No, it's switch out the letter P with something else, and you kind of get a certain word.
See. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. A very good question. Fuck will get like 666. You are staying true to your name. Username checks out. God freaking damn it.
It took me a fucking second to realize that's what you meant. Okay. Fine, whatever. Carry on.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyways,
we can move we can like transition smoothly into the next topic, and it's no longer smooth because I said we'll do it. But
Yes.
since we're on the topic of games, okay. Reason I like Assassin's Creed a lot, and I don't know how many games is true for, but I played Assassin's Creed the most. So Assassin's Creed always used to have one difficulty, and it was set. So you couldn't change the difficulty of the games earlier, and it basically would be more difficult or less difficult depending on what kind of
Scaling system is there?
scaling system and what the level design was, what the map was like at the time. Like if you went to certain places, that would be high in security. If you didn't, it wouldn't. And Black Flag also had the ships, the 4 ships, the legendary ships which you had to fight.
Yeah.
So that was really tough. But then you could do that once everything was upgraded. So you would never suffer if you just try to play the game as it is. The max I can remember for any Assassin's Creed is just telling you that you should be a higher level for this mission. And I'm a farming type of player, so I was always farmed before all those missions. So it was like pretty easy for me. And then I realized that this thing, so I think it was also an Odyssey, but Valhalla for sure has an easy and a difficult mode, easy, medium, difficult mode, which I'm not a big fan of. Like people like Audi make me feel bad about clicking that easy mode button.
Hey, so I just click on the normal mode if I'm really uncomfortable with the difficulty of the gameplay. Like I try to cruise along through normal gameplay, but like try to maintain a small challenge. But if you want to click easy, it's cool.
It's definitely cool. Oh, one thing, Random Otaku says Fortnite's community is one of the communities which has to make me think if it is worse than the JoJo community, which speaks for my opinion on itself. Okay, yeah. I don't like the Fortnite community either, but then the game must be fun. Already played it before. And our mod is here. Yeah. Damn, mod is not in the club with his brother, I see.
Yeah, mod is probably playing Dota right now.
Probably. But yeah, so if I choose easy mode, there are certain people who keep telling me not to. And then it just feels bad. It's like, you hurt my ego now. I'm a gamer. Okay, I'm kidding.
Yes.
But that's not why I don't like it. So first, that is one small reason. But the bigger reason is that everything has become like I'm pretty sure a lot of people like these type of things. But even in Assassin's Creed now, in Valhalla, you just have certain places that you just have to fight in. Like you have to crawl and not like be an assassin, which is very sad for a game called Assassin's Creed. It's like if the Prince of Persia was a beggar. I don't know. But you like everyone says, before I even started Valhalla, before I started Origins, before Mod started playing Odyssey, I looked it up and everyone just says, focus on the melee fighting because you just have to do it at some point. You can't escape it.
See, one of the things I say that you can play the easy mode on these things is that for most of these games, they think that harder difficulty means enemies can just be pincushions. You can just keep hitting them and they never fucking lose health. So you can play the easy mode and just play the melee form, because I think when you turn enemies into these punching bags that really never die, but then just swing once at you and then fucking send you flying away, it's kind of unfair on the player itself, who's also trying to immerse himself in the whole experience of it. Unless you play something like Dark Souls, where everything is quite literally unforgiving from the start. But then
we will get to Dark Souls in a second. Okay, that game is different, completely different. But I will give you an example of what I mean in Valhalla. This system has been there from Origins, and I just absolutely hate it. So in Origins, I forgot what it was called, but in Odyssey, you had like these. You had a hit out on you, and they had a bounty on you, and bounty hunters would come after you. And Valhalla continues this with these zealots who basically are buddy with the Templar Order, and they come after you because you killed one of the guys over there.
Okay.
Holy shit, they are so tough. I'm not kidding. Like, I fought one of them. Okay, so to be very fair, in Valhalla, you don't have to fight them because like you can just escape them quite easily. But in Origins and Odyssey, it was so freaking tough because they would chase after your ass. They would actually try to
Yeah, they
find you and
actually-
kill you. And look at this guy. Like, look at the photo that's there on the stream. It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
That guy looks like he's going to murder you in one shot.
He looks like a metal tower, basically. He fucking throw a shield at you, you'll fucking die over there.
Yeah, so I attacked one of them. He started running after me. I was like, I'll shoot him with an arrow. Except the shield is literally like a full body wall. And I wasn't even able to hit him with the arrow.
You can't even like hide from them or sneak them in any way.
No, if you sneak them, they take like 10% health as damage, which is stupid.
Man. See, that's why I enjoyed older games like Dishonored and Black Flag, where like the system was, if you were able to pull off sneak, you'd be fully rewarded for that. You'd be able to kill off quite literally anyone with it. But if you fight them, they're going to fight back with like equal amounts of force. And the worst part is they have more people on their side. So it's a give or take. If you want to fight them, be prepared to like fight a lot of them. But then here, you just have to basically fight health fountains over here that'll practically never die until you hit them like 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, okay. And the thing is, like, that dude, he shot 2 arrows at me and killed me. So how the fuck is that fair?
God.
How?
Yeah, see,
Like,
that's the kind of shit I don't agree with. That's if they
you
do a
literally
ton of
play Dark
health.
Souls.
Yeah, but see, in Dark Souls, you can still hit them for a lot of damage. It's not like you don't do a 0 damage yourself,
Yeah, but
You
they
can
hit
do
you
a lot of
twice, you
damage to
die
them.
there as well.
Yeah, but again, it's like a give and take process over there. If you can trade off damage with them, and you can even like arm yourself to the fucking teeth to make sure that you take lesser damage. And you also end up doing a lot of damage to them as well. So it doesn't feel very unfair as far as it goes. The only thing that does feel unfair is if the boss regenerates HP while the fight is still going on. That shit feels fucking unfair, because they tend to have a lot more HP than you always. So if shit like that happens here, where your damage is like 10 and the enemy has like 1,000 HP and 100 damage, and you have fuck all worth of HP, then yeah, I can see why it's a bit unappealing to be playing Valhalla against these what did you call them? Zealots.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay. Now we can move into the Dark Souls bit. Okay, like, God freaking damn it, guys. I do not know. I know it's like loved by Reddit and people are going to shit on me for it, but oh my God, I do not understand how you guys like Dark Souls so much.
You have to try it out.
It hurts my brain. Like, I've never played Dark Souls. I'm going to be very honest. I've seen Audie play Dark Souls and had weird dreams about it subconsciously. But I've seen Audie play Dark Souls, and mother of God, is it tough.
It is tough depending on the type of enemy you're fighting. There are a lot of
all the enemies are
you
tough.
have to take into account. No, like all of the enemies do have their own like they do a lot of damage in most instances, but then many of the enemies do take a lot of damage as well. So like if you go up to like hollows in the game itself, which are like the basic bitch enemies throughout the whole map, they tend to take a lot of damage. You can kill them in like 1 or 2 hits depending on your damage, But then if you go up against something like a Black Knight, that's where you start up to thinking quite a bit, because they can fuck you up in 1 hit, but then you have to sort of skirt around them, slash them once, then skirt around again, slash them again, or run across a cliff and make sure they fall off the cliff. Shit like that. You have to like think shit through a bit. You can kill them eventually, but then
it just takes you hours.
It does take a while. It does take a while for a new player, I will admit.
Oh, Nandemo Theme said that dude's shield looks like Saitama's fist if it was a metal shield. Yeah, I mean, I hate those guys. Like, God damn it, they're so freaking strong, and they're just on the road. And I have like, every game has a mission where you have to defeat these guys. Like, why? Just let me avoid them in peace.
Bro, reduce the image size for the Dark Souls 3 one.
Oh wait, I didn't transition it. Oh my bad. No, I did. But
no, you didn't. But it's like leaking onto my footage.
Oh, okay, reduced. Wait, on on
YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yes, done. But yeah,
I don't want to play Dark Souls even if I chance because of its vibe. What do you mean because of its vibe?
Yeah, it has a really shitty vibe. Like, goddamn it, Dark Souls.
What do you mean it has a shitty vibe? Hey, I also thought in the beginning, like, why is there so much hype around Dark Souls? This looks like a very shitty JRPG. if I play it, I'm probably gonna have a headache playing it, because at the time the only JRPG I played was like this old game called Rogue Galaxy, and then I didn't want to really get into it after that, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll try it out, I guess. And I bought the game at the time, bought it and played it, and I was like, it is actually interesting. Who would have thunk it?
Okay. It's heavily influenced by Berserk, which is why everyone loves it. Okay,
Oh yeah,
I get
that is also.
But
it's actually,
see, here's the problem. You are basically like a nerf guts. You're like a gimp guts in the game. You're just
no, you
you're
can
not
be an
as
actual guts in
strong.
the game as well. You have one of the items in the game is called the Great Sword, which has the same dialogue that was told about Guts' Great Sword as well. A blade so heavy, no regular human can lift it.
Yeah,
It's
but you see,
blade
the thing
thick
is,
and
Guts
dull.
can take like a huge beating. Like people can literally come and beat him within an inch of his life,
So can
and he'll
you as
still
well
get
in
up.
Dark Souls.
No, in Dark Souls, you die after the second shot.
No. Third shot.
Oh, I see. That makes a huge difference. My
Yes.
apologies. How could I?
Yes.
How could I be so flippant about that? God damn
but
it! I'm telling you.
it's but see, the thing is about Dark Souls, the thing about Dark Souls is that the learning curve is not that far away. You can literally pick up any weapon you feel comfortable with and play it, and the only thing you have to do properly throughout the whole game is dodge. I
Yeah,
don't
as I-
even think you can play the whole game without blocking, for that matter. As long as you know how to dodge the game, you can play the game pretty fucking well.
Yeah, I mean, I've told you this before, and I'll tell it to you again. Dark Souls is basically unga bunga dodge, unga bunga hit.
Yeah, pretty much. But then
Also,
there are other ways of hitting as well.
Random Otaku says it has a weird vibe. It looks like a very detailed and weird at the same time. It's okay. See, like it's a very well influenced game. It looks really cool. It looks like a Berserk game,
exactly fucking looks like.
But it's just too hard. And also, control and case is lol now. Like,
Lol, no, exactly.
see, because of guys like you, I feel bad. I take easy mode in Assassin's Creed, and you're like, haha, knob, can't play the game properly.
Oh my god.
God freaking damn it! Why you guys like this? Gaming is for everyone, even for noobs
so is
like
Dark
me.
Souls 3. You can just try it out. You'll understand that you like it as well.
Never
Everyone
play Dark
ends up
Souls.
liking Dark Souls 3.
No, nobody
You will get
played
there
Dark Souls.
eventually.
Stick to Prince of Persia and Assassin's Creed and Dota if you want. Okay, don't play Dota; it'll ruin your life for sure.
Pretty much.
See, that's the thing. That's why I don't like a few of these game modes in Dota, because you basically have to fight bosses everywhere. Like Aghanim's Labyrinth was like a pain in the ass after a point, because you had to fight like these bosses and you just keep getting bossier, if that makes sense. And
pretty much.
every Dota mini game that comes out is just about fighting bosses. Like the Rubik Arcana was literally you fighting a gigantic Rubik at the end.
I think Valve just thought that for these game modes they'd rather pander to the people who want to play these sort of harder level games rather than making more memorable experience, if you will. So they, rather than putting time and effort into building a whole system where there'll be like multiple bosses you can fight, multiple mechanics where you can face, they just thought, fuck it, we'll have one map and 5 difficulties on top of that.
To be fair to Val, the Ads Labyrinth was like really good for a lot of people. I enjoyed it myself too. It's not like I did.
Just at what is it? Level 2, the wizard.
Yeah, and okay. Yeah, we suck too much good. But okay, look at this character design. Okay. I will rant about this for a second, and I think Audi knows what's coming. But look at the character design. I hope the photo is on screen. Yeah, it is. Okay. This character looks really cool. Like, you have to admit, this looks like a fantasy character from a fantasy game.
What's coming on the image?
Okay,
Hold on, let me see.
So good, right? Like, is there a problem with this? No, it's such a good.
Is it Aghanim by any chance?
Yes, it is Aghanim.
My goodness.
Okay, like, there's even a beautiful story behind it. This guy, he wields a scepter, which is supposed to be his. It's called Aghanim's scepter. And in the game, you can buy it on different heroes, different characters to get a boost in power in some way or the other. And this guy is supposed to be like the creator of one of the most powerful artifacts in the game's lore. They got him. They made a whole model. They gave him beautiful, beautiful voice lines, and they made him a boss in his own game. And they didn't add him to the freaking game as a character. Like, what the fuck?
Eventually. Random Otaku just insulted all of Dota.
What did he say? The character looks like a Genshin. No, he doesn't look like a Genshin Impact cat. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, he looks far from a Genshin Impact. I think Genshin Impact is very tame in comparison to what these characters look like.
Do you want me to like cover the screen with the character so you can see it better? It's not Genshin Impact.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a nice character. I know, and for anyone who
Beautiful
doesn't
character.
know, Brew is very salty about it ever since he did come out. Or he got shown in that one event.
Of course!
Because they never really released the hero.
Of course!
Or him as a hero. So.
Okay, so you're a multi-million-dollar company. You make the model, you get the model done, you make a trailer, you give him abilities, you give him voice lines. Beautiful voice lines. I loved all his voice lines, and then you're like, sorry, you don't get to play him. You get to play against him for like 2 months or less than 2 months, and you're done. That's it. You're never seeing him again.
If you look at Aghanim's lore, he doesn't feel like the kind of guy who would want to participate in shit like this.
You have literal gods playing in this game, and one magician can't come up
here by the ancients. This guy knows of what the ancients are.
We don't know anything about him and what he knows.
These idiots got caught away. I'm not going.
We don't know anything.
He's literally the universe's strongest magician.
Magician, yes. He's the strongest mage, but again, there are a lot of other people. There's literally Zeus, and there's literally Ares.
Yeah, but Zeus is a gimp. Zeus, he doesn't have his.
Mars is not a gimp. Mars, technically, we have the 4 forces of the universe itself getting physical forms and tormenting each other. And you're telling me one magic boy can't fit in over there?
Oh, but you have to admit they're all their gimped versions. Like if they were actually, released.
Aghanim can no longer use his scepter is gone. Okay, or his scepter basically went to the shop and people can buy it at the shop. So Aghanim does not have his scepter, and he's a gimp version of Aghanim. Problem solved. Valve, I will take my $1 million right now.
Shot of the blue guy on screen wanting to rescue his son from the war of the ancients. I don't think he has a reason at all to go in there. He could just be like standing from afar like. My God. Just get out. He has no reason at all to fight.
The graphics design character. Oh, the graphics. No, the graphics also doesn't look like Genshin. Play Dota or Random Otaku. It will definitely not ruin your life. The sentence I just typed didn't make any grammatical sense. Yeah, we're used to that. Don't worry. Our mod also cannot type for shit. So I'm very used to people not being able to type properly.
Gimpact makes more sense than what he types.
That's true. But anyway, yeah, these freaking hard games, I don't know how you guys enjoy them. Just
come on, you learned how to play Dota. This is like nothing in comparison.
But again, Dota is a fun game because sometimes you get destroyed, sometimes you destroy. And
yes,
if somebody becomes you tell me, Audi, for all the Dota fans over there, if you want to join in this discussion, Audi, if an Ursa or like a strength hero, like especially a punch, like it's so triggering just to see a punch who's like a raid boss when your entire team jumps on him, they just live through everything and 1v5 you, and then you just feel like uninstalling the game and then shooting yourself because of the frustration.
Yeah, pretty much, because you exhausted all your options there.
The raid boss thing is so frustrating. When you have an equal chance, it's so much more enjoyable.
But here you do have an equal chance. I said, the roll is so OP that you can literally dodge everything in the whole game with just a roll.
So Dark Souls bosses are just dumbasses. Like, I have been bested by a roll and nothing else.
It's supposed to be like an anime roll where, like a sword comes in and you just sort of roll over the sword or roll under the sword and pretty much dodge all the damage that comes from it.
Okay, Nandemo Theme also says, my devices can't handle a high quality game like Dota. Dota is not that high quality, to be very honest. It's like
you could play it with 2 pixels.
You could play it on a potato, yeah. It's like what they say about Doom Eternal, run on a potato. The graphics might not look as good, but it's definitely playable. That's for sure.
Doom 96, not Doom Eternal.
Huh?
Doom 96, not Doom Eternal.
No, Doom Eternal is where people say it can run on anything.
Huh? Oh,
yeah, Doom Eternal is supposed to have, like, on low graphics, it's supposed to cover a lot of different
I'm actually
devices.
surprised that You can play on lower and PCs.
Yeah,
Because
I
it
mean,
looks like it's a very highly
yeah, you can
detailed
also
game.
play it on 4K. Like if you have like Linus tests Doom et al. On literally every device, like every computer he makes, and he gets a smooth 4K, 120 FPS, 200 FPS on whatever he's doing. That's Linus.
Isn't it?
I knew and Brew would talk about Ag Cesar mod. Screw you, dude. Also, Control in case says it is, to be honest, these potatoes are pretty high spec. Yeah, I mean, you can run a lot of games on potatoes nowadays. And potatoes are very good vegetables. They're very
Most-
versatile.
Most games are optimized for
My laptop
shitty
and iPad
PCs.
can't run Among Us. Yo, what the fuck? Really?
How bad does your laptop have to be to not be able to run
Isn't Among Us like a? I don't even remember.
Among
I
Us is
installed
like a
it like
2D
for like.
side scroller that has like
Yeah.
2 JPEGs all over the place. That's all.
Well, Random Otaku, I'm sorry for the. I'm sorry for your situation. You know what? If we get rich off the podcast someday, I will buy Random Otaku a laptop. Poor guy. I feel bad for him at this point. Not that we are going to get famous ever, but if just by chance, if we get
If it happens.
if we get rich off the podcast, I will buy Random Otaku a laptop. Somebody clip this if you want.
Control 9 cases, I played Dota on a potato, it ran, but the potato becomes fried. Well,
Hey,
fair enough.
win-win, dude. You get fried potato and you get to play games. I see, no problem. Oil the potato up or like cover it in butter, make it a jacket potato.
Yes. Not a simple baked one, it's cool.
Why do I mod? Yes, that's a good question. No, stay your mod. That's your job. No, you wouldn't have to. Yeah, I wouldn't have to, but I will do it if you need it by that time. I feel bad, Random Otaku. I would like
would you look at that?
one of our favorite fans to sit over here and talk to us. We officially have 25% stake in Nandemo. No, you don't. We barely have 25%. Listen, the dictator is not here today, but you don't know the arguments that are made behind closed doors, away from the public's eye. Okay,
We need a word from the higher up who is missing currently.
yeah, our overlord who is partying. And Nadamasa says, I wish potatoes were healthy. So,
They
funny
are.
fact, potatoes are healthy as long as they're not deep fried. Even shallow frying or roasting potatoes, really good. Potatoes are healthy otherwise. Boiled potatoes, best thing you could ever have. Imagine society if potatoes were healthy. Yes, we would be the same as it is now because they're very healthy. You can eat potatoes very happily without any problems.
So what,
I
just some
definitely
potatoes,
do.
salt and bake it? Or potatoes, bake it and then some salt?
Yeah, you can do anything you want with them. It's not like you only have like as long as they're not deep fried, they aren't like bad. Like once they become deep fried, they're shit. They're like horrible for your health, which is
How do you
very
make a bit of
unfortunate.
butter?
No, butter is not deep fry. Like deep frying means like fries, where it is like where it actually
Also,
just
I
goes
can
into.
lather a bit of like butter on the potato and just
Yeah, of course. You can make mashed potatoes regularly and still not have issues. Like I mean, don't make it the way I make it for you, but make it like
Yeah.
a normal person, and it's not going to be
after
too
the way
bad.
you've made it, I think it becomes a bit tough to have the regular mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like each time we eat my mashed potatoes, we need to go get tested for cholesterol like right away because it's not going to be a fun time.
Not even test, just straight go for like the surgery. Straight
Yeah.
up. One or two of the arteries have gotten clogged by them.
And Control 90 says, sorry, 20%, not 25%. I'm 1 out of 5 viewers on the stream. Again, you'll have to take it up with our overlord who's absent. And once he says something, we can, I don't know.
If you can even get any word passed to him, that's a miracle in and of itself. If he
Yeah.
responds, that's like God tier right there.
Yeah, but if he responds, then I would like you to give him a couple of messages from me because he never listens to me. And Random Otaku says, well, I eat potato with chicken curry and rice almost every day. Okay, so rice is actually a problem. Rice makes you fat. Rice makes you really, really fat. And I had to stop. I had to eat brown rice. Okay, when we did this weight loss sense, I had to eat brown rice. Not a fan of brown rice.
Brown rice is okay. It's fine. I had to live with it while I was in my time in Kerala, and I have to eat it now because like we switched to brown rice for the most part.
Okay,
So I
it's
find it
not
okay.
terrible, but compared to
say
white rice, it's
brown
freaking
rice-
terrible.
Brown rice is good depending on the way you cook it. Like the way it's cooked in Kerala is for some reason is different the way it's prepared over here.
I see.
And there it's like the white rice is more how do I put it, bigger, if you will. It has like bigger grains,
Yeah.
so you get more like net worth out of like the amount of rice you put in and boil as well.
Yeah.
It
But-
tastes better there as well.
But white rice just tastes better. Just the smell of
White rice
white
absorbs
rice
flavor
is
better.
just
Yeah.
so good. Yeah. Brown rice is just like, okay, I need something to fill my stomach and I don't want to get
Basically.
fatter. So
And like, but chicken curry is it's not fried. You can still have the
yeah,
potato
of course,
and
you can have
the best part is the potato absorbs the flavor of the chicken curry as well. So you can just bite into that shit, and that's like a flavor
Yep.
bomb in and of itself. And it's
Control
even healthy.
9K. He says he has left. He is not coming back. He went to buy milk. Look, he went to drink something, all right, but I'm not sure if it's milk.
It's certainly not milk.
Just say you don't burn enough calories. Don't blame it on something a huge part of Asia eats while staying slim. Yeah, okay. I am Indian. Of course, I freaking eat rice regularly. Okay, actually, I don't. I don't eat rice that regularly. It's not about me not being able to burn calories. I can't do that either way. That is pretty obvious that I can't burn enough calories. But white rice is a problem that a lot of people have. Not just me, not just Audi, but white rice is a problem that a lot of people just try to reduce white rice because it is that fattening. And
Also,
again,
a huge
all
part of
a balanced
Asia-
diet, you know.
Also, a huge part of Asia is also like into manual labor and shit. So for them, eating rice is like the basis of energy right there. So they burn it off in a day. Our lifestyle, on the other hand, is not exactly manual labor based. We are more sedentary. Is the word
Clearly, yeah, clearly not.
sedentary?
manual
We have a
labor
more
is.
sedentary lifestyle in comparison to them.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
we can sort of blame it on the rice because it does end up actually fattening us because we do nothing towards it.
Yes. And also, Nandemo Theme says, not going to lie, I've been eating brown rice since last year every day. I don't really see the difference of the brown rice and white rice other than the fact that brown rice doesn't absorb any of the flavor of the curry. Yeah, brown rice sucks.
Brown rice is
Like,
actually more
Sid got
healthier.
Japanese rice, and that Japanese rice was beautiful. Holy shit, I loved it.
It was like fluffy yet sticky at the same time. I don't know why. Those are such a
But
good
let's talk
combination.
about that, right, Audie? Because we don't get a lot of the stuff that Asia gets, right, in where we live.
It's fucking disappointing, dude. Like, you have to go all the way out to the fucking port side of the city to get good shit. And even then, it's like a big fucking question mark because you get nothing good unless you know a place or know like a contact that knows that they saw a certain thing at that place. And if they have it is also a big question then. So you have to like go there and see it for yourself. Like, oh, okay, they actually do have what I want over here. And only then can you buy it.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's not like, okay, we probably are a little more privileged in India than other people because we do live in like the hub of the country, and we're a little bit on the outskirts, both of us, but we're still close enough to like get to places where we can buy
this is
stuff.
like the economical capital of India at this point. Like, if anything good comes to India, it mostly circulates through either here or Bangalore, pretty much.
Yeah, and we still can't get shit. Like, Bangalore is a much worse place to get anything, but we can't get shit in Mumbai, which is sad. Okay, so we did, before the pandemic, we used to go to this really, really crowded, really, really disgustingly unhygienic market, and we used to buy whatever we needed. We used to come back and enjoy that shit. We used to get good quality soy sauce brands. We used to get gochujang. We used to get miso. We used to get noodles. Crawford Market.
Yeah, Crawford. I don't know why I was thinking of Naval Market for some reason.
No. So we used to get all that stuff and we were happy, but we're not completely happy because a lot of other things were just straight missing. Like, we didn't get all the ramen choices we wanted.
There was only like 2 or 3 stores that had ramen choices that it wasn't there. Like other than it was either like stores that had imported shit, which was like noodle choices all over the place, and then like some Pringles here and there, some chocolates, like shit you wouldn't find in a normal store. That's where you'd find like these 2 or 3 stores, and then the rest were like sweetmeat stores. Sweetmeats, there'd be like, like spices. I think there'd be like perfume stores as well, like fragrance stores and whatnot. Random shit throughout the market.
Yep.
But then these 3 stores would be like our fucking haven. We'd go there and sort of pick up random shit, just look like, okay, this is the shit I want today.
Yeah, that's basically what we did. Wait, I am Nick Jones says happy belated Diwali, bros. And happy belated Diwali to you too, Nick Jones. Oh my god, dog, chill a little. You're fine.
Happy belated Diwali. So
and
Diwali today, so yeah.
What the fuck? Random Otaku just said, is it just me or does Bruce's voice sound like a JoJo character when he deepens it? No, what? What? No. Don't do that to me. Don't include me. Don't make me a JoJo meme.
Voice. Every time he's gonna speak, he's like, "Do I sound like a JoJo character? Fuck, I'm part of it."
He said when I deepened it, when I talk like this, do I sound like a JoJo character?
Oh yeah, holy shit. He does have a point.
Oh my god, fuck off. But yeah, basically, I put up a photo of 7-Eleven on the podcast, but the streams. But okay, 7-Eleven, as far as I've seen, and as far as our overlord over here, whose picture is here, he has told us about it as well. It seems like a haven for such stuff. It seems like a haven for different kinds of noodles. Who is a JoJo reference? Random Otaku, you're banned. You're banned from chat now.
Don't worry, eventually he's gonna watch the show.
Yeah, but either way, noodles, all kinds of noodles. You get like a lot of different. We've talked about this before, but we get a lot of different bowls of food. You can get rice with different toppings. You can get soft-boiled eggs in packets. You can get kimchi. You can get all kinds of drinks. It's like we don't get any of that shit here. It's so sad. We had to go looking. We traveled like I think 30 kilometers just looking for Pocky, and that's like a basic bitch snack that everybody around the world has except us apparently.
Pretty much. I think Pocky is still not found around here. Like many of the noodle, like couple of the noodle brands anyways have come across over here, but then much of it is still not reached like the interior of Mumbai. Everything is still stuck at like the port side of the city.
Very few noodle brands. Okay, so we have a few of Samyang, we have a few of Nongshin, and we have I saw a couple of Paldo noodles in the shop near my house. It's pretty cool.
I mean, but that guy has everything, right? He's supposed to be like an.
He doesn't have everything. He has a good amount, but he doesn't have everything. There's a lot to be desired in the store.
Surprisingly, Kikkoman products are like abound right now. Like you see them.
Yeah,
all
Kikkoman
over the
has a lot of products. That's true.
I am surprised. I went to the nearby store where we do get imported shit, and there was like a rack full of Kikkoman soy sauce, like rice vinegar, another Kikkoman. Like I think there was a Kikkoman wasabi. All sorts of products from Kikkoman itself.
The only thing I just can't stand. But yeah, Kikkoman does have a lot of cool stuff. But okay, but let's not kid ourselves. It's expensive as shit. We can't afford it. It's not the same level of
rice vinegar is actually $300. So I mean
that's with how much we pay for vinegar in India.
Reason, yeah.
We pay less than $50 for vinegar in India.
Rice vinegar, so
still. I mean, the quality is better. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
is Pocky even in BD as Nandemo Theme? No, I'm not sure about that, but it's there in. Yeah, it's there in
Pocky
India.
At
least in Mumbai. Bangalore, very rarely, but Mumbai, you do have Pocky. And Delhi has a lot of Asian inspiration from the rest of Asia because they have a lot of stores that sell a lot of cool stuff. But who's going to go to another city just to get some freaking Japanese stuff? It's impossible. Also, like Mumbai and Delhi are like so far off. So freaking. Yeah. By the way, I think Pocky should be pronounced as Pochi because that is how the Grand Blue characters say it. Yeah, they say it to avoid a lawsuit. That's all. It's Pocky. Pocky. But yeah, our 7-Eleven sucks, as you guys might have heard. But if for anyone who's new, like our 7-Eleven experience sucked in Mumbai because... Oh, sorry. Just a second. I'm just going to let out my dog. Sorry.
So you're here with me alone. Nice. What's up?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just like trying to set him loose. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it is yours. If it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with. Have you ever heard that?
I guess that some said it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but Brew is ungrateful. Why am I ungrateful? What did I say that was ungrateful?
He hates the fact that you didn't acknowledge yourself as a JoJo reference.
I'm not a JoJo reference. I swear to God, if you guys keep calling me a JoJo, if this becomes a meme, like, I'm going to lose my shit.
There'll be a guy whose name is like Brew or something, or like Brewerino or something, and that's going to be like the
Brewerino, yes. That makes sense. Brewerino, the
like,
JoJo character.
Brew equals Brewerino.
My God. No, please don't make me a JoJo character. But I did try the... last time we talked about the recipe for Shin Ramyun, which I did try. Like, goddamn, that was fun. It was so good.
I
chips.
I didn't remember what it was again, but I didn't have Shin
And here.
on me right now. So yeah, I know you're here. He's not here.
And here.
He's not.
Sorry, my dog's really old and he can't climb over this little step, so I have to help him.
Yeah, I don't have Shin on me currently, so I don't remember what the recipe was. And
Okay,
I was thinking about it all day long. Like, oh, he said some recipe about like vinegar, salt, and sesame seeds.
Yeah, so basically you get a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of vinegar, okay? Then you get sesame seeds, and then you put the flavor packet in that mixture, and then you grate garlic over it. I crushed it. And then you heat oil until it's just about smoking, and you pour it into the mixture you have and nicely mix the noodles into it. Like noodles, you just shake off all the water, and you plop it in. It's like a garlic chili oil with just coats the noodles beautifully. Oh my god, it was so freaking good. You can do that with any noodles, I believe, and it tastes good.
Normally, what I do is it's like sriracha, soy sauce, and vinegar, with the occasional sesame seeds if I want to add it for like crunch. But otherwise, that creates like a nice spicy base along with the seasoning itself.
I have something to say, but one sec. Nandemo Theme says, I'm ungrateful for the 7-Eleven situation and the fact that it doesn't appreciate that he's a JoJo reference. Not a JoJo reference, and 7-Eleven in Mumbai sucked. We got all Indian stuff. We got nothing new. We got nothing good, and it was just a giant disappointment. Control 9K says, Nandemo breakup. Well, when Sid comes back from whatever he's gone to buy, hopefully not a breakup, but well, seeing how we are this is the most successful episode we've done so far, so maybe we should kick out Sid. Also, guys, just
gladly.
Whoever is listening and wants to weigh in on chat, I have a question for you. Okay, I think at least that we, instead of naming it in the Adda, which is just basically saying we're chilling in the Adda. Adda means a place to chill. I wanted to name it the Nandemo Podcast. Okay, and Audie was not sure about the name, and Sid definitely is not going to like the name. So the Nandemo Podcast, wouldn't that be a much better name? Wouldn't that? What does this just make you want to click on the title? Nandemo Podcast. Come on.
That's a very Twitch-centric name, isn't it? A Twitch-centric title.
Everybody knows Pog.
Pog is like a Twitch thing. Like anyone outside of YouTube, like
everyone knows Pog. Like YouTube chat is filled with Pog, just like Twitch chat.
Yeah, clearly it's like a mixed audience.
And everyone on Reddit knows Pog, I'm sure.
You can put it in podcast, I don't mind. But you know how our overlord works.
The random otaku asks Pogdas? No, Podcast. Like podcast, but podcast. You don't have enough Twitch cred for that. You don't even know Twitch emotes. I do know Twitch emotes. Okay, I may be a boomer, but I'm not that big a boomer. I know like a couple of them.
We just don't have enough viewers to use it.
Yes, that's true. So if we get like, I believe we get like 10,000 different subscribers on YouTube, you can release like a custom pack for them, and I think there's something along the lines of that in Twitch as well. If you reach a certain milestone, you can release custom
you can
packs.
Make your own thingies and make your own stickers and release them.
That'd be pretty cool. I would. Well, we have our resident designer who is absent today, but he can make some cool stickers. Like, goddamn, we should release stickers on Telegram. If anyone's on Telegram, let me know. I will actually make a group on Telegram just to add you in, because these two think that Telegram groups make no sense compared to a Discord, but Telegram is pretty fucking cool. I love Telegram.
It'll work, but then I don't know how many people will join a Telegram.
Doesn't everyone love Telegram? What do you use? WhatsApp in 2021 with the government spying on you?
I need to share my information with the Zuck.
Nah, the Zuck is under heavy criticism right now. So,
yeah.
Nandemo Theme says, I don't like Twitch. Yeah, okay, no, are you talking about Twitch because of the chat? Because I don't think anyone likes Twitch chat.
Twitch chat is a hell in and of itself.
Yeah, like when it comes to small streams, it's fine. But big streams, like Twitch chat is... Oh my god, I just switch it off each time. I just can't.
It's like the fucking Matrix. You're trying to process every bit of information that goes by, and you just can't. You can't even follow. And half the time, it's like some derogatory shit that even the streamer is like, why are you putting it here?
Control NK says use Signal and Twitch has better chat. Firstly, I do use Signal. From a privacy standpoint, I think Telegram does the job well enough for me and has much better features that I appreciate. I can get into more detail if you want. And Twitch chat has better chat. Yeah, maybe I don't know. YouTube also does have a good chat system, but overall, yeah.
Extra answer on Reddit says, "Who are you guys? Are you Telugu speaking to Troop? I don't know what the hell Troop is, but
we are just these random guys from India who are talking about random shit, and we're glad you could join in. And we don't speak Telugu. I'm from South India. I'm Tamil, and this guy's Mallu. But don't believe him; he can't speak in Malayalam at all. So
my main language is English, unfortunately.
Yes.
And even that is like here and there.
If YouTube has bigger chat, the same thing. Yeah, exactly. I do not think like I hate watching esports tournaments on Twitch or YouTube with the chat on because it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like I've seen people like the best player in the world could be playing and he'll make one small mistake and they'll be like, "Oh my god, well, this guy should retire. Oh my god, somebody should kick him out of the team." It's disgusting.
Yeah, the sickness. I responded to your sentence. I did not read that as taped eek. Yeah, he was not really being creative.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just weird. But welcome, sickness.
Reddit is a very odd place for like comments because like every now and then you get like these people who come here and ask us like very innocent questions. They'll wish us like happy Diwali, and then just out of nowhere they'll be like that one dude who comes like, "Have you kidnapped people today?"
We get casual racism, if not outright racism, at least once per stream.
Yeah, and like we don't know how the fuck to respond to it. We're just like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, okay,
so just drop it out of nowhere with bombs.
The thing is, like you have like 3-4 different things you can be stereotypical about India, and people just be racist with those 3 things. Like if you're going to be racist to me, at least like try something I haven't heard before. Okay, if you do that, then kudos to you. You know what? Be racist. I don't give a shit. The low effort racism just rubbed me the wrong way.
Sickness gave us silver. Thanks, Sickness.
Oh, thank you. And welcome to the podcast. We'll be back soon if you like listening to us. Random Otaku says, imagine Nandemo breaking up and blowing up. Laughing my ass off. Oh, Garas here. Love the word games during breaks in Twitch. And Control NK says, Nandemo 4chan thread went. Hey, you know what? If any one of you actually do anything on 4chan, sure. Just put our link over there. I just want to see what will happen. Just put the link to the podcast or the channel on 4chan, and then we will either be dead by the next day or we will like would have blown up to I don't know million different views on every video. I would be very interested in knowing how that social experiment goes.
That. Like I really don't want that because the alternative is like 20 other things that will fuck us up eventually one way or the other. But then the only good thing that will come out of it is us being popular. That's all. With 4chan, it's a
you don't know. 4chan could lead you to be like very unpopular as well.
Right.
But I'm very curious to know how this would work. I mean, somebody else has to put it up there. I'm never going to put up the link on 4chan ever.
Oh, fuck no, neither am I. I'm never going to that website. Thank fuck I've never gone to that website.
Okay, I mean...
the only thing I've seen from Reddit is like more than enough to give me a headache as like, you know what, enough internet for today. Fuck that.
Oh, also Sickness wished us Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali to you too.
Happy Diwali to you too, Sickness. Sickness.
Yeah, but yeah, 4chan terrible. Like, I still remember my time in 4chan. It was, oh my god.
The one story. The one fucking story.
That was enough. Random Otaku says, hey, how many people have you guys kidnapped today? No, it's not kidnapped. It's something much worse. And it's like, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, sometimes Reddit brings up some really freaking weird guys.
Interesting people.
Yeah, and Sigrid says, saw some other streams celebrating it yesterday. Yeah, it is still going on. So... Thank you.
If you can hear through the noise cancellation, there's like fireworks going on.
Nobody can hear anything through the noise cancellation. I have to get up it all.
If they can hear it. If.
Yeah, okay, fine. Control 9K just said, be me. Kidnaps people daily. Okay, this is becoming a 4chan green text over here.
Control 9K. Not the website you should be visiting.
Yeah. My god. Okay. Just one sec. I'm just checking if everything is good. I think Yeah, what do you say?
As much as I hate the existence of 4chan, I'm glad that it exists because like that one weird corner of the internet that you can just look from afar and be like, okay, it is unique in its own right, but fuck, you won't catch me dead going to that place.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm pretty sure 4chan has some good points somewhere, but I never found
Somewhere.
any of
You
them.
have
So
to dig deep to find something good out of 4chan of all things. And even then, it's like a big fucking question over there if it's good or not.
yeah, that's true. I will not disagree with that. And Petrol Nanke says, can't hear fireworks. Good noise cancellation. Yes, thank you. It wasn't me, it was the computer, but thank you. It does good job. My English is on point. Why does 4chan even exist? So that people can be anonymous and say whatever the fuck they want and never be held accountable for it.
It's a nice breeding ground for
For all things wrong in the world.
all things wrong in the world, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really had to pool everything into one fucking basket, that's what 4chan would be. Even Reddit, I'd say to some extent, but 4chan is like the pinnacle of trash that you could find through the internet.
That is most probably true. I'm not going to justify 4chan in any way after the stories and after
the shit I've seen on 4chan. Like I expect practically anything out of it now. Like literally any story could come out of it, and I wouldn't be surprised if you just say it's related to 4chan. Like, you know what? Fine.
Well, also, I want to mention this in case anybody in chat also likes it. But Intel released their Alder Lake CPUs, and Adi, I am going to remember the time you asked me something about technology,
yes.
and
I remember. Yeah, it was like a 3-hour monologue about you talking about technology with me asking questions every now and then.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna do that now.
Yes.
I'm just trying to find a nice photo for this. But Intel released their 12th generation processor and processors, and it's really freaking interesting. Okay, I think this image should do. So basically, they are following ARM processor technology. Okay, I will explain what that means for those who don't know, but for anyone who does know, please geek out with me. The Overlord and Audi Lord they don't really like talk tech much with me.
The ways of tech.
No, you understand it. It's just that you're not interested enough in it to, talk about it constantly.
That is true as well.
But yeah. Okay, so basically, Adi, do you remember different times in phones you started getting like octa-core processors and stuff like that when octa-core wasn't even like a thing in laptops? Do you remember that time?
I do remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically what they would do is, and I think Samsung was one of the first to start this, but I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. But what they would do is they would have two sets of cores, okay? So they would have like high performance cores and high efficiency cores. So the performance cores are for like, bigger tasks where it's like there's going to be you need more horsepower basically. And the efficiency cores are for like day-to-day normal stuff, like just taking care of your GUI, making sure your launcher is running properly, and displaying small things. So it really worked for a lot of reasons, which is like especially game, because then the higher power cores would be able to run the game and dedicate itself to running the game, while the lower power cores would just make sure that everything is running smooth on your phone otherwise.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it took so long, but this basically finally coming to desktops and hopefully laptops soon. So what they're doing is, they've already announced it for the desktop, but I don't know about laptops. So basically what they're doing is they're adding the same logic. So you know how we have hyper-threaded cores, right? So if you have a quad core processor with hyper-threading, you get 8 cores on virtual cores at least. So now you can have weirder numbers, like you can have 8 cores, which is like power, and then have 8 hyper threads for it. But then you can have 4 efficiency cores.
Oh. So like 16 cores for...
Yeah, basically. Not 16. It can be anything. It can be like 12. It can be 14, whatever they choose. And they have one which goes up to 24 cores apparently, which is supposed to be 16 and 8. So you're not going to get the same performance out of them, obviously, both the cores. but goddamn, things look really freaking good. It's a really good model. And like, this makes me feel a little bad because I bought a laptop which right before this happened, but then I'm pretty sure I'm in no place to afford such technology
Yeah,
anyway.
pretty much. I
the thing
think
is-
you're in a position to just kind of take what you get.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, it's not like I have a bad laptop by any means, right? It's still really, really good.
Yeah, really
But
fucking good.
it seems like this next generation is going to be a giant leap forward as well. And you're getting DDR5 RAM. Like we've had DDR4 RAM so far. We have DDR5 RAM now, which is supposed to be, get this, $200 for 16 GB. And that's the cheapest you can get as far as I know. $200 for 16 GB RAM.
$100 is how much again?
15K. For 16 GB RAM.
That is spicy.
Yeah, it's and some reports like from before, like when there were leaks going on, some reports said that the DDR5 RAM was actually adding more latency than reducing it with the new 12 gen processors. So it's like this is the first reveal of DDR5, and it's supposed to be really, really like it's supposed to become much better in the future. But right now, it seems to be running into a few problems overall. And my God, I'm like not kidding. Tech is like really freaking exciting right now. And finally, after like I don't even know how long, Lenovo has finally put out their Legion 5i and Legion 7 Pro in India. Finally, I can't afford either of them.
Of course.
But finally, like the Legion 5i is basically my laptop, but Intel, and it's like 25K more.
That is actually not bad, all things considered.
No, that is freaking bad. Are you mad? Like it doesn't even have that much different about it. You're paying 25K for nothing, but Intel apparently. I'm very happy with an AMD laptop. But the Legion 7 Pro has a 3070 or a 3080 and has a much better everything. It just has a better everything. Oh, sorry. Nandemo Theme says, is it a coincidence that the chat is so lively today? And today is the only day when Sid isn't here.
I think he... I don't know.
Basically.
Like more often than not, like the conversations when the three of us are there, it's like us sort of butting into each other every single time, and sort of us kind of stopping each other's conversation every now and then. So yeah, it does feel less livelier than usual.
No,
but
it is very
like a
lively.
proper one-on-one interaction. So I don't know.
So Sid is the problem, I see. Thank you for the validation. Overlord, are you listening?
Okay, good.
And Control NK says because they have one less person to keep a conversation going. No, so technically it should be better because three of us can drag on a conversation longer than two of us. But today seems to be a good day. So
I think
very
today is like
thankful
a
for all
chill
of
day,
you in
so
chat.
It's not too bad for us, basically.
Yeah, it's
If
not
it
too
came
bad
down to
for
like
us.
talking about a special topic, then yeah, we would have bungled it up real easily.
That's true. But also, I must say, like, our method works. Audie, we did prepare a couple of things beforehand, and it has worked out very well right now. So I'm very happy about it.
We talked nicely about it as well. We
Yeah,
did
also-
go off on a few tangents here and there, but we did.
No, that's okay. Like, it's okay if we go on tangents as long as we have an idea of what we're doing, right? Which we usually never fucking do.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, our overlord is probably like getting drunk as shit or something right now, so we don't know what he's doing. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining, and we can actually like this will be a good time to end it because we've been going on for 1 hour 15 minutes. So
Okay, yeah, Reddit has 27 watchers. I think that's our highest yet. I'm
yeah,
surprised.
and we have 12 upwards. Like,
32.
goddamn!
Or it went up to 32 and then went down to
Oh,
26.
wow.
You know what? 32 is the number I saw. So fuck it.
Oh
32.
my god. Okay. So yeah, but we shall be logging off now. But we do have a subreddit. Audi, do your job. r/Nandemo, which Audi will be putting up on the chat now. So if you want to join, you can. And we also have a Discord which you can join, or you can just follow us on YouTube. So you can basically find us everywhere, like everywhere. I will even send you.
Put in the Discord link on the Reddit as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, like we are still a very small channel, I guess. We just do this for fun, basically. And we don't really have a huge following, but there are a few people on YouTube who are there every time we talk. And they talk on Discord as well. They put up memes. They mock the fuck out of me for I don't know why, but I'm very easily mockable.
Bru is the face of Nandemo, or as it used to be called, Weeb 101. So
I'm the face of
he'd
memes,
be-
apparently, just for memes.
yeah, pretty much.
Random Otaku says 150 minutes went by like nothing for me. Thank you, Random Otaku. We are very entertaining. But yeah, join our Discord if you want. I saw 32 watches as well, Audi. But yeah,
Nice.
join us on Discord if you want. Come to our subreddit. You can post about literally anything related to what we're talking about. We'll discuss it with you. We would just love to have someone to talk to because we're pretty fucking alone otherwise in life. Anyway,
Yes.
thank you all for a good episode. And we shall be back in. Okay, Audi won't be there for the next episode, but
I will not.
I will
I'm
be there
actually
with
going to
Sid.
Canada.
Yeah. And that will be on the 10th. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be back in 4 to 5 days, basically.
Pretty much.
And if
We'll have
anyone,
a nice little break in the middle.
like if any of you actually enjoyed it and you want us to talk a little bit more, I can come on a solo stream and talk to people because you guys have been very interactive today. So it's really good.
Bro will be ready to do a whole technology geek out
Yeah,
session.
like I didn't like go overboard this time. I kept it nice and short, I would say.
You kept it nice and short. I kind of lost you at around hypercore, so yeah.
My God. No, there are no hypercores.
Hyper threads, not hypercores, yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, okay, that's it. So yeah, just find us wherever you want, and I hope we can have some good talks. See you later, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.